What's up, YouTube? It's Chris from Chris Glides, and welcome to another quick episode. I just want to show you what I have going on in the garage and what updates and different things that I've been doing in here. So hang out with me. So really quick, I have the 18-inch Carlini bars that just came in. They are the Carlini Gangster Apes, and those are gonna, of course, be going on to the Road King. I have the steel braided lines to run, and I also did get the rest of the chrome parts for the master cylinder here and the other side, okay? So that's going on next, and then after that, that's gonna do it for a minute. I didn't get the chrome calipers because it was just too hard to find. I want the Harley-Davidson ones, and they're back ordered forever. So on Storm, the 2023 mid-year release CVO Road Glide, I did go ahead and remove the soft open. So when you press it down, it doesn't open up on its own, or it doesn't open. But when you pull it up all the way, it will stay in place. This prevents it from flying open or popping open when you're riding, and it opens up just like the traditional style bike there. So on both sides. So I rode, I didn't have an issue with those popping open as they do when the pins go bad. They told me that these things were back ordered for like till February, and then I got them in a week. So I do have 2 replacements, but I don't need them. So I eliminated the problem, but it still does lock the way that it normally does with those in place. And as you can see, that one doesn't look bad, but that's the problem I was having. So it still does, you know, I mean, you're still not supposed to open it up that way, but I guess you could if you remove it. So it doesn't vibrate because of the rubber trim around and then the placement here, so it's fine. It's just like this now, so perfect. All right, so I think the vibration that comes from the exhaust here, the exhaust side, and everything that's vibrating with the engine causes that right side to open up, as well as all the bumps that are here in the DC, Maryland, Virginia roads. All right, so that's all I've done. And these bikes never sold, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep them. What do you think? So I was trying to wait for a 2025 CVO Road Glide Limited, but I don't even know if it's coming out. So for now, I still have all 3 bikes, and this one's not even for sale anymore because after putting on these Carlini bars, yeah, it's a wrap. So I don't know, these are gonna sit up pretty nice. They're gonna be way up here. So look at the difference. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna look real good when I get those on. So gotta wire these things up and run all the lines, do all the changes. And so it's gonna involve taking all of this off, like everything, taking the old bars off. I need to remove the headers, the full exhaust system, of course, the bags, all the side panels, because I need to be able to get to all the lines. We're gonna have to remove all this Kuriakin stuff off. I'm gonna have to remove the transmission cover. That's gonna cause all the transmission fluid to leak out. So before I do that, I'll go ahead and drain it and put an oil pan underneath, pull the plug a little bit, pull those screws out, drain it. And right there, you can see like the clutch cable that goes into there. And so there's plenty of videos on how to do that, so I'm not gonna make one. Plus, I'm gonna be pretty focused when I'm doing that. And far as the brake lines, when you remove them, it goes from here down to like a hub, then you have wires going back and all the way back to the front. So it's a lot of cable to run, and then that involves bleeding the front brakes. And so I did order some tools and a kit to do that, but I will probably still take it to the dealership and have them do a inspection for me, make sure everything's right, and because that's something I don't want to play with. So Storm, the 2023 mid-year release Road Glide CVO. That's Grady. That's the 2021 Road Glide Limited that has been converted a lot. And this originally started off as a police Road King. It had like the police tour pack, everything on the back, the police seat, short bags, short fender. It had like the ugly light bar in the back and different bars. It had a super big windshield. It had the non-LED lights up in the front, and it had just the regular silver nickel style front end, which has been all replaced by chrome. And then the fork sliders have been replaced, of course. The front wheel, which is a 21-inch now, and all the chrome parts right there along the front has been replaced. A bunch of Kiriakin parts, of course the air breather. I put the Screaming Eagle Bluetooth tuner on, floorboards, pedals, all the foot controls are chrome. And like this cover here for transmission cover, starter cover, and transmission top cover, oil stick, this heat deflector, and even the brake fluid cover down below has all been changed out. I mentioned the bags, even the reflectors. So I put on, these have the Zab 5-inch or 50 cal tab zombie exhaust. I added this piece on there. It came off the original fender, but I added that to the Avant Black Dominator fender. And same thing on this side. Chrome foot controls. Went on and added this cover here. Another Kiriakin piece there. Chrome oil filter cover. The shifter linkage. This piece and back of the shifter linkage. So, oh, these little chrome pieces here added on. This piece. And so that's the roundabout. Put the mirrors on, chrome mirrors, and chrome buttons and switch housing here. This is the lever for, not the lever, but the buttons that raise the bike up and down, the air suspension. And this is a Rockford foam mount, which was chrome, but the vibration dampener only comes in black. So that's the best I could do for that. And the flush mount caps here, I added, there was a speedometer here, and this was a RPM gauge. I removed that and put the new Harley-Davidson speedometer on, which has the RPMs, it has like digital stuff, and you change colors and all that. So all that stuff is added. And so if you haven't seen the build or watched the channel, that gets you up to speed on that. And these bikes, too much to name. So, but, oh yeah, I did get the add-on piece. Sorry about the junk in the trunk, but this add-on piece right here from Amazon, and that plugs into my harness, and that makes my brake light engage on the tour pack. So before, what I was saying was when I make these harnesses, the Signature Series light did not engage in the brake part, but everything else did, and now it all engages. So I made it super bright back there. Let you see real quick. So super bright. Again, if you haven't seen the channel. All right, so here's the magic strobes on the 2021 by Custom Dynamics, and it will flash and then go to a stop, and that's how it'll look. And then I was able to get it the same way on the new CVO for 23 and 24. And nothing new to some of you guys who had the regular lights by Custom Dynamics or Avant Black, but for the Signature Series light, that's what it now looks like. It's actually active now with that new plug-in piece that was purchased on Amazon for about $109, which is pretty expensive. I'm not sure why they went with that price point. Maybe it's because it's a small audience to buy that part, but that's what it's looking like. So pretty bright on both bikes. This 2021 does not have the luggage rack light like this one does, but hey, it's kind of probably too much. All right, so here's the magic strobes on this side. on this side. And then afterwards, it just goes dead like that. That's the recap of the bikes. And all three of these were for sale and nobody wants to buy them. So I guess I'm keeping them. Storm was for sale for 31. And I was like, well, maybe I'll let it go for 30. Still no buyers. And Grady was for sale for 26 or 27, 28, then 27 and 26, still no buyers. And that has the 131 stage 4 on there and like too many parts to name. Like it's fully loaded. You go on my YouTube channel and look up Grady. There's one video just on Grady and it's like showing that it's for sale for 28,000. You scroll through all my videos, you can see it. I did get to run all my cables through the bars and I'm all set. Even the throttle wire, I mean the wires, but I mean even the throttle piece there, everything ran and just ready to go on the bike. So that is the hard part, running wires through bars and cables and stuff like that. And so far so good. All right guys, I got you up to speed on what's going on in the garage, and we'll make some road videos soon, but I've just been busy toying around with this bike and working my full-time job. So thanks again for watching Chris Glides, and I'll see you guys again next time. Stay tuned, because who knows where we're gonna go next.